If y'all can hear me, y'all hear me, man. This is like my third time on the same live. YouTube. Can y'all hear me on this? Can y'all hear me? Do I got sound? Can y'all see me? You can't hear me? All right, for sure. Now we got to build it back up again. So now we got to sit here and look at each other. You know? Just sit here and look at each other. I'm glad y'all can hear me now. I don't know. And then I was feeling the back of my phone. My back of my phone is hot. Crazy work, huh? You know what else is crazy work? Me uploading a video that been supposed to upload it last night. You know what YouTube did yesterday? They paid me on the 20th, not the 21st. I got my money last night. It was late last night. You can hear me? You can hear me? It's all good now? We good? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can see me? Now, I'm just talking to myself. Sheesh. Well, to all the real ones that found me, I'm back. I don't know why my phone was hot for no reason. I got a video that I uploaded last night that did still ain't uploaded. How the hell I uploaded something about 10:30, 11 o'clock last night, and the shit, that's how you know YouTube playing games. YouTube playing games. I got a video, I know for sure, that I put up around 11 o'clock right last night about Lush almost ODing on a no jumper. Do you know I just looked through my videos and this shit is still uploaded hours later? Oh yeah, I gotta be back. I gotta be back. Like this up. Hey, the only way people gonna find me again, y'all gotta hit that hype button. Y'all gotta hit that like button. And then when y'all hit that hype button, that's when everybody that lost me, they finna find me again. By y'all hyping it up, like when all them people, you know, when they was reading the chat just like us. But if you hype it up, all them 90 people that was in here before, they'll come back. That's why they got that hype button. You just tap that hype button, you tap that like button, we'll be back in effect real quick. Even with my blurry screen, it already said I was almost at 2,000 people. I was already 2,000 views when I shut off that live that was blurry where y'all couldn't see me. I was already at 2,000 people. When I ended that live, it said about like 1,700 already was watching. But it's all good though, you know. It's still Neptune the Goon, man. You know, they can try to block me. They can try to report me. They can try to do whatever they want to do. It ain't gonna stop. And they got no jumper favor when it come to YouTube. No jumper favor is at a high level. And you see how fast people hop in my live as soon as I get on. Why? Because I get on every day. Consistency. But I also know the ups and downs of lives. Like it's so many horror stories I done have with lives. I didn't try to go back to back on lives to where I had a gang of people. That's why I don't like to shut off the live. That's shutting off the live is the very last thing I'm gonna do if I'm not leaving for sure, for sure. It's so much tricky stuff that go on with lives. The last button you want to push is abort mission. That's like that. To do that is like just saying, "Oh, let me just throw some money out the window." You know what I mean? It's on that level to just let me throw some money out the window. It's like you gotta keep it going. You know what I mean? That's the only way you could look at it because it's just like, oh yeah, end of life, end of life. That's like saying, yeah, cut your check off, cut your check off. Hey, don't, I know you finna get paid, but hey, man, fuck that paycheck. Let's just leave right now. That's pretty much what you telling me when you say in the live. That's exactly what you're saying. Because YouTube is looking at your numbers, they looking at your people, your interactions, and that's how YouTube know you not paying for bots. Yeah, that's how they know you're not paying for bots. That's how they know I can't get done like Drake. I can't get done like Drake and Aiden Ross because I didn't buy no views. I didn't buy subscribers. I didn't. That's the whole reason why YouTube mess with me, man. You know, it's been about, I could say about, and I didn't put up some shaky content to where I was like, damn, man, somebody might try to strike me or woo woo woo. Now, no way, Jose. No way, Jose. I ain't had a yellow you know when they say age restriction or this and that on my videos. My shit been green, 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 green for about 6 days. So that means what I'm saying, even though I talk crazy sometimes, look, now my video that I uploaded last night at 10 something at night, it just said video uploaded. Yeah. And then this is what you gotta do. When they give you a warning about music, if you got a laptop, go to your laptop and then go on your YouTube settings, and then it's gonna show you where what age restrictions or copyright, and you can go and you can take whatever they want off. You can put it on mute, or it's gonna say cut. So you can mute it or you could cut it and then push it through, and then your light gonna turn green. It's gonna go from yellow. It's gonna go to a yellow dollar sign to a green dollar sign. The only thing you don't want to, no, don't delete it. Don't delete it. You put all that work in. That's like your teacher saying, oh, this part of your assignment was plagiarism. So since it's plagiarism, I read these. Plagiarism means I read the same exact words that you put in your essay. So if you had 3 or 4 lines that was the same exact words that came out of that book, change the 2 or 3 sentences. You don't just throw away your whole homework assignment. Nigga, you tripping. You have to be able to apply for a job because YouTube won't even pay you unless you're a U.S. citizen or you have an ID, a proof of residence. Not a U.S. citizen, proof of residence. You can't be on YouTube and say you get paid if they don't prove you a citizen, bozo. I'll talk to you like Whack 100, bozo. You cannot be an illegal alien on YouTube. You know that? Yeah. Yeah, that's why. Hey, Jonathan Brave, you said the most smartest stuff you could ever say. You were very observant, and that's why I get so many views. Cause a lot of people know I was thugged out. A lot of people know I used to be the one in your bushes looking just like this with the goon mask when they was on the beanies. Back in the day when we used to wear brownies, we wasn't wearing no Nike Techs. We were wearing Dickies and hoodies. That's we wasn't wearing in my age bracket. We was still wearing big white T-shirts and Dickies and Chucks. When the last time you seen a YN in some Chucks? Not me. I ain't seen a YN in Chucks in years, unless it's a funeral, and they only doing it because that's the G's way. Yes, sir. But Bosco, Munchie can't save you. Munchie tried his very, very best to cover for your sins. Spody Face was on your ass, Munchie. And Spody Face was doing it in the most subtle, humble way to tell you that Bosco got marked out. Bosco got marked out. Bosco got the gloves threw at his feet. Bosco got told, you ain't on that. Then Bosco got told outside, I slapped you. You know what Bosco said? Yeah, but I fired on you. You know you outside right now. Uh, you know y'all in the parking lot where y'all could do it up. Bosco, what was you waiting on? Bosco ain't got no get back for that. And you know what Bosco did? I didn't even see this part of the play. When I was watching back on Fig, T-Rail Smack, shout out, whatever, you know. And yeah. Hey, support. That's why I'm trying to finish it. $ PBF 400. I just need to get some more colors and stuff like that to finish my mural. I drew it myself. Yep, good looking. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hey, it was like 100 people in here before y'all had to shut off my live. Can everybody in here right now take the time and hit that hype button to let people know that I'm back? It's right by the notifications and all that. Right when you go to the comment section, they got a part that say hype. I had over 100 people in here already, but my they said it was going blurry. My phone started getting hot. Then they said they couldn't hear me no more. And then everybody was like, end the live. You feel me? Everybody hit that hype button for me. Everybody hit that like button for me. Let's get these 100 and something, get back to 250 like we did yesterday. What's the deal? What's the deal, fool? Good to see y'all back. Hey, and YouTube told me, hey, they told me that most of my views on my lives and shorts is reoccurring subscribers. They told me I got a lot. It's like almost like 60-40 when it comes to subscribers keep watching and new people keep watching. That's where I'm at right now on my analytics. So as many new people watching, my same subscribers is watching. YouTube does me good. Like I said, you supposed to get paid on the 21st. Nigga, they had my check last night on the 20th. And I'm talking about they had my money before 10 o'clock. And mind you, this is my first check from YouTube, and they did not give me all my bread. But it says something to where, you know, adjustments will be made. They owe me a whole lot more. But what they did do is they paid. This is how I know they owe me more. YouTube paid me more than what I had made for January. You see that? Which don't make sense because what it said that I made, I got a little more than that for what I did for January. But I understand that they start from the 21st to the 21st. I started January 1st on the new year and said I'm going to be on here every day for the new year. And just from the 1st to the 20th, they paid me decent. Y'all know like Jeremiah Phillips? Decent. They paid me pretty decent. On dead homies, I ain't cash it yet. I got to go to MoneyGram. I ain't want to put my bank account and all that on there. You feel me? I don't know. I don't be quick to put on extra numbers where they can, you know, El Chapo, Guapo, CIA catch a nigga and all that. So, you know what I did? I did it the black way. MoneyGram. I'm pulling up with an ID, any old MoneyGram, anywhere in America. Hell yeah. That's how you move around. Hey, you know, if I was a hot boy running from the police, you know, if I stayed on YouTube, I can still get paid as long as they got a MoneyGram. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, you know, with a MoneyGram, if you ever go broke and you get direct deposit from YouTube to your regular bank account, your routing number, you know what I mean? Your account number. Hey, check this out. Neptune's smarter than that. What if I don't want to pay my car notes no more? And then YouTube is still sending the money to the bank account. What I'ma do? Should have got a MoneyGram. I'll take the $6 processing fee. I'll take that loss any day. $6 whole. Brick Baby, Munchie B or Bosco would be tripping off that $6. Nigga, you can have it. Shoot. Let me stop paying a bill or something that's connected to my bank account and YouTube still sending money to my bank account. It don't garnish my wages. You can't garnish a MoneyGram. I'll take the $6 yard. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Hell yeah. You gotta think. Hold up. Why do YouTube want your account number and your routing number? Hmm. You asking a lot of questions, white boy. I'm still black. That's how I keeps my money. I stay thinking like I don't be free. I still be thinking like I gotta cross that water to the other side. Freedom. Give us free. Yeah, you better think like that. What if everything crashed in the world? Let's say your bank say, you know what? We filing for bankruptcy. We locking up on everybody money. We gonna lock up on their money just like Wendy Williams in a chokehold, one of them Bosco chokeholds. Get off me. Get off me, blood on Queen Street. I'm gonna tell my homies on you, blood. Yeah, that's what they gonna do with your account. You gonna be begging, you gonna be arguing with the regional manager over the phone, talking about how this is your money and they ain't supposed to do that. What you wasn't supposed to do is just like my grandma said, and she's a very, very Haitian lady. You know what she said? Don't give out free information. Information ain't never free. She told me to say that to Social Security, GR, or anything else. She said, don't offer no free information. That information ain't free. It's going to cost you. My Nigerian grandma that just died less than a year ago. She told me that before she kicked the bucket. And to know the funny thing about it, she a church woman. Yes, don't miss a Sunday. Revival, you might get clipped. Make her late for church. You gonna get clipped like a gang member. That's how my grandma used to be tripping. Boy, watch out. Boom. We used to see that hand with all them gold rings. You know how my granny, yeah, she was over there in Watts. I don't know how she got there when she stopped messing with Pawpaw, but he was downtown LA. He still got his Pawpaw still got his lowrider shop where he be fixing all the Mexican lowriders from. Man, you'll find so many 38th streets, you'll be 38,000 of them niggas. I ain't never seen so many Mexicans in the same hood writing on the same wall 100 times. 38th streets, nigga, they deep. Deep as hell. I'm glad I ain't got no beef with them. Them niggas is deep. I'm talking about, I thought Inglewood Thresholds was deep. Nah, them 38th streets, that's an old ass hood. They deep. And they hang out like it's still the 80s. And they hit up on the wall every 2-3 steps. I'm talking about 38th Street, 38th Street, 38th Street, 38th Street, 38th Street, 38th Street. I'll be like, God damn, where the police at? I be thinking that now. I be so old, like at this age, I be like, God damn, these niggas, man, what? Where the police at? I ain't gonna call them, but where they at? Because they do not do nothing in this neighborhood. Man, I done seen this hit up there for like 4 months ago. That's where my grandpa fixed all the lowriders. He's still there doing it now. Light-skinned, green-eyed, Sanford and Son looking ass nigga. My grandpa, you think I'm funny? Oh, nah. Yeah, I ain't get this gene bone from myself. My grandpa got jokes. That's why he got that damn lowrider auto mechanic shop with the Mexican. It's my grandpa's shop, but his boy my grandpa had it 30 years. I think old boy, you know, Jose probably been working with him probably 25, but I know that's my grandpa's shop. I know if I ever was homeless and didn't have nowhere to go, I could go down there by the 38th Street downtown LA and work for Pawpaw and be a greasy regular nigga like y'all. Hell yeah. I can go down there and put on a khaki suit and Pawpaw be like, pass me the wrench. Pass me the bolt. Pass me the water hose. Get the oil pan. Yeah, and be down there looking just like him, tucked in Dickie shirt and some Dickie pants. Grandpa disrespectful down there, wearing green, gray, brown, and black, sometimes light gray, with his Dickie shirt tucked in his Dickie pants. Boy, that really, Grandpa, you really be grinding my gears tucking that damn Dickie shirt in your damn pants, man. Take that shit out. It's over. That presentable, nice, you own the business. You ain't going to work. Why you got your shirt tucked in like you work at Walmart or something? Take your shirt out, bruh. And this is what he gonna say. You do your thing, I do mine. I swear to God, man. And you know my grandpa, when I got a certain age and I became grandpa, you know what he told me? Don't be calling me grandpa no more. My name is Walt. Excuse me, Mr. Grandpa? That Negro told me when I had my first grandbaby. You know what he told me? Don't call me Grandpa no more. Call me Walter. I said, look at Pawpaw. Pawpaw brazy to the motherfucker. That nigga like, shit, they calling you Grandpa. They ain't gonna let me know how old I am. The grandpa starts with you and it end with me. You on your own. But yes, sir. YouTube, you won't get no direct deposit from me from no bank account. I told you I am Neptune the goon. I said, what is my options? PayPal, this and that. And I said, I might even put a chime on there. You know, because I got a chime card. But now I was like, nope. Too connected to my social security. Nope. 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 Western Union? Yep. That's an option. On dead homies. Nigga, you know how many people that just got an ID that be living, doing Mexican mafia things? Listen to what I'm saying. Doing Mexican mafia things, illegals, and you know how they get their money? Western Union. MoneyGram. You brazy than a motherfucker. Brazy. Now, for the other guys that's locked up, how they getting paid from YouTube? Somebody getting their money. You know why? Because if you do it like me, you have to be me to go get the money from Western Union or MoneyGram. Keep saying Western Union. This is my first time. I don't really do that shit. So all them dudes in jail that's making that money on, somebody else cash that check. And they at the mercy of the person, to be honest, and get them their money. You know that? Not me. Just like I said, in a whip, oh yeah, it's my whip. Is it in my name? Hell nah. Hell no. You brazy? Nigga, I be doing shit. You know, like when I got here, the police tried to put hands on me, and I was not who they was looking for, and grabbed me, like, you finna stay. Get your... Man, I pulled a rich trapper on Bosco. Then the other one came, then they started jumping me. I had all this skin missing off on my head. I showed y'all my knees, my leg. Man, when I got here to Georgia, the police whooped me. But you shouldn't have put your hands on me. Yeah, I'm 41. Don't act like the grandkids is 10 plus. Grandkids ain't even 5. I'm Pawpaw. Tell your mama she talk too much. Yes, sir. No Munchy Crunchy, no Bosco the hoe. And no jumper. That's the main thing. No jumper. Hey, when the last time y'all seen Bosco with a chain? And the only chain Munchy B got is that CMT. For years and years and years. Holding tight to that chain. Sleep with it. Shower with it. Pray to it. Probably got a shrine for it. Because he is not Crenshaw and Manchester terrorist. Blood, you ain't old enough for that. You got to be 40, 41, or 42. Them the only age brackets. I ain't giving nobody no ups or no lower. If I'm 41, 40, 41, or 42. I'm the middle guy. You ain't Crenshaw and Manchester if you older. No. Them niggas went to school with me. Them niggas, one of them niggas just had left Crozier. That's what makes him the youngest. Red flag. The biggest snitch. Red flag told on everybody. Julius told on Baby Bogart, Tiny Buntree, and the broad that had the thing hidden under a mattress. He told the broad name, where the broad lived, where the strap was, who did what M's, and where they was at in the whole play. Yes, sir. Tell Munchy B to talk about that. He talk about all the other gang shit. No. You're wearing the Crenshaw and Manchester chain, blood, Mr. Mayor. So Why don't you talk to the Crenshaw Manchester Terrace? The names I just said, Mark. And then, if I'm lying, Munchie can't see, Munchie Crunchy or Creamy, add me to the live. And I bet you, when I get on that live, you know what they're going to say? Oh, them two, blood. Wait, that's crazy, blood. I ain't beat you in like 18 years, blood. What up? That's what they going to say. Nigga. And I will tell you on the phone, hey, Tiny Buntry, hey, Baby Bogart, how the fuck is Munchie B Crenshaw Manchester Terrace? They be like, blood, Brazy, that's the how, that's the why, how. That's what they going to say. They ain't gonna say he was, yeah, he was there. They ain't gonna say he was there. He was never there. You ain't old enough to be there. I was across the street at the shells while they was doing stuff to niggas. I was there before I was jacking the crack. Them niggas was doing them niggas in the drive-thru at KFC. Across the street, man, I used to be doing illegal things, selling little greenbacks, you know what I mean, when it was called Ush, Ronic, Ronic and stuff like that, YouTube purposes only. But I had the pillows, you know what I'm talking about? I was always chained up, bling blingy, looking like Chingy. Why your eyes so chingy? Is it because you've been smoking and drinking? Hell no. You even heard Chingy say it on this girl telling his whole business. Hell no. What you talking about? That's what it used to be. Now they tell the police, hell yeah, with a balloon. A balloon? Have y'all tripped off them niggas with the balloons driving down the street, gang? Sheesh, y'all getting some chemical highs now, blood. I do not want to be in a whip with everybody with a goddamn balloon. Where's y'all going? That looked like a smoker drug. That looked like the cheap. I might as well go get a can of spray paint and handle my business. I remember when that epidemic came by. I seen a Mexican in the hood. Nigga had gold all around his mouth. I'm looking, and he acting crazy too, like, yeah, he was acting like a straight thriller extra. But yeah, Munchie B, tell Munchie B to do that. Stop, and then look, and then the conversation gets so deep, man. It'll be a week trilogy fucking with me. I'll be like, hey, blood, I'll let all the content go, and then I'll be like, hey, Baby Bogart, Lazaro Castro. Ha, yeah, blood. You know my name, blood. Yeah, well, I was in middle school, high school, and juvenile hall classrooms with your mark ass. We was in the cell together in the county jail when you first got that C blank on your face, and you told me, blood, they owe me, blood. Here go a burner, woo. I was like, whoop, all right. Then we started hitting up in the whole cell, and then my cousin from 6-0, Lil Bolter House. May God have a blessing on his soul. Rest in peace. This nigga came to the door. He said, just like this, cuz, whose cell is this? Whacking out the hood. And nigga Baby Bogart jumped up. Lazaro Castro, blood, jumped up out his bed. In the county jail, it was like 20-something, 2,000 flow. I forgot too many times in the county. I don't remember. But I know we had that whole hit up. It said, and I hit up, and he hit up. He hit the IFGB, and I hit up the QSBG. Way before we was beefing. And then we did a roll call, whacking out everybody. I'm talking about we had a roll call on the dead homies. That's how burnt out we was in the county jail. Anybody could have tried to flu flame us. Bro, it was going to be 300 up in there. And we know, bro, we was doing stuff to niggas in the county, in juvenile hall. You know how lumpy my mattress used to be in Central, East Lake, M&N, top floor? Man, I used to have so many shoes in my bed, I couldn't even sleep on it. It was lumpity lump. I had everybody's shoes. Cortez, Dunks, Jordan 1s, Chucks, high tops, low tops, strings. The only one that I didn't want to do, but that nigga Baby Bogart kept pressing it, was this young ass skinny nigga from Gear Gang. But he did have some fly ass shoes. And we knew we couldn't fit him. But, Baby Bogart, trying to be the biggest blood took his shoes. Yeah. And then this the depressing part about it. Blood said I can't fit him in my mattress. I ain't got no room. Hey, little T-Dog Blood, can you hold him for me in your mattress? Just making sure it's at the foot of your feet and not your head, because I'm finna be wearing blood shoes. Do you know this nigga and Baby Bogart, the Crenshaw Manchester terrorist, the one that's in there for consecutive life sentences? He was doing it to them niggas. This nigga tried to put on Blood little ass shoes. You know what he did? He was wearing them like house slippers, like corduroys, to school. Foot hanging off the back, like a nigga did with my daughter one time. This nigga had this big old Compton Crip nigga. I told him I was gonna do something to him over that balcony, just like old boy Crenshaw Martin, dead homies. That's how I was like, damn, little homies acting just like me. I ain't never changed. This nigga came to my motherfucking door wearing some blue suede Uggs that I know that was with my daughters. This Compton Crip nigga got her shit on, and then he got his feet hanging out, long ass feet hanging out the back. Man, when I came out that back room, when I heard his voice, because I already told her, this nigga's a Mizark. Nigga get quiet as hell when I come in the room, as you should. I come in the living room, he already know what I told him last time. I told the family I really don't even, I said he's so much of a dirty Crip, I don't even want to see that nigga sitting on my living room love seats. You know, and they leather. They can get wiped off. I told the whole family. I'm telling y'all now, Blood is a buster. If I beat Blood sitting down on my couches, I'm whooping him. If I see him pet my puppy Rottweilers, because I had a girl one and I had a boy one, I said if I see him petting it, he get knocked out. Now, this is all for YouTube purposes only. This is all made up story. Ain't none of this true. This is all reenactment. This is all analogy. This is just part of commentary, views, and entertainment. But you know the real. That's why I get green in my YouTube lives. 7, I got 17K. You know I got a green light on that. You know how much money on that is? Anyway, so I get up, I hear the nigga voice. Mind you, I just got hit in my knee by some Crip niggas. I had a back and forth with some Crip niggas, and they hit me in my kneecap. And they told me I wouldn't go walk again, and I started walking again. But anyway, so I'm still limping a little bit. This nigga way bigger than me, way taller. I don't care about none of that. You will get flammed. So I go in the living room. Guess who's sitting on my couch? As soon as I get in the living room, Blood stands to a full attention. Zip, zip, 6'4". So I said, just like this, didn't I tell y'all? He said, why you here then, Jason? LOL. Look, I said, didn't I tell y'all not to let this Negro sit on my... I said, oh, man. And then how I'm trying to get to him, like I said, my leg is messed up, so I'm limping, but I'm trying to move around coffee tables and get to the nigga. The nigga and my daughter way shorter than him. She, no, leave him alone. Like, that's why I don't like you being a gang member. I said, this ain't got nothing to do with no gang member. I said, look at this nigga. He got on your Uggs. She got quiet. You think I'm gang goofy, daddy? Them Uggs ain't even supposed to be worn by men. What is you talking about? This man has women Uggs on. Of course I'ma be on them. And then he got the blue ones. You made Crippin look bad that day, bruh. He from like whatever hood out there where green and gold, y'all tell me. Whatever Compton Crip, because he will not say where he from. And my daughter, she will not tell me. She would not tell me. But I know he wear green and he wear yellow. Yeah, y'all gotta get the likes up. Y'all gotta hype this thing up, man. Y'all playing with yourself. Y'all know Neptune the Goon got all the smoke early in the morning, man. I'ma pop it to you just like Steve Harvey. You got a choice in the morning with me. You can watch the Steve Harvey show, and you can watch Say Less Moments and get straight to it. Yes, Sirski. Up early in the morning. I'm not tearing down people. Talking about old stories, brother. It's the entertainment about it. That's why you get like, comment, subscribe. I'm not talking about keeping it going. I'm talking about real life, say less moments, TV, dog. I didn't say keep it going. I said what I did in my life. Maybe you can learn from that. I'm just saying I'm not no Munchie and no Bosco brother. If you think I go hard on a member and I don't go hard on somebody unless they going hard on me and I'm turning up to 1,000, I could be at 0. You throw them gloves at my feet, it ain't no more brother. You dig? Throw some gloves at my feet like they did Bosco, and you gonna see how fast we become brothers. So back to the story of this mark ass nigga from Compton Crip that wear green and yellow all the time, with my daughter's Uggs on, with his long ass feet hanging out the back. Brother, you ain't a brother wearing your girl shoes. Yep, T moved in a motherfucker. Hey, and go, since you want to say something about the chain, go look through all my videos and all my shorts, and then you count how many fake chains I wore since I've been on YouTube. Thank you, brother. I'm shining like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shut your mark ass up. Nigga up here watching me. You watching me. You see how many people up in here. Now you think what you gonna sell a t-shirt in my church service? What you came in here pushing some socks? You see the church congregation was deep and you went up in here and just thought you was gonna find your wife. Get your mark ass up out of here. This ain't Love Connection. This ain't no advertisement. This ain't none of this. Ain't Bosco. This ain't Munchie. This ain't no jumper. I got a jump shot. Boom, boom, boom. No jumper. I got a jump shot. Boom, boom, boom. Little ass boy. There you go. See? Now you starting the Martin Luther King shit all over again. Starting the Martin Luther King shit all over again. I put that clip up, everybody dissing and all the stuff. Come on, man. It come a point in life, man, it's just like Bray said, you be in there, you end up doing time with people, you end up growing up in there with them, you just be like, you know, you was the op when we was kids. Now we damn near like family. Nigga, every time I go to jail, nigga, you here. Oh, I know. Your day, your title, your day say we know where you from, gang. Oh, we know. We know. But anyway, back to the nigga wearing my daughter blue suede Uggs. So she get to be in front of him. She be like, no, dad, don't leave me alone. Woo, woo, woo. So I tell him about the shoes. So she get this nigga up out of there. It's around Christmas time too. Maybe about 2-3 years ago. So he get up out of there. And then when he get out the door, he said something to the effect of, like, man, I woo woo, like something smart. Like he didn't say it beat me up, but he said something aggressive. Do you know? I grabbed that brother because we was on the 3rd floor. We was in Long Beach. From the 3rd floor. That's why I know everybody got Section 8, because everybody in our building, they was not paying the rent we was paying. Because once we told them how much we paid, they was like, damn, I only paid like 200. We was like, what? You on low income, huh? They was like, yeah. I was like, damn, we paying like, what was it? It started at 19, and then right now it's at about like 23. It keep going up every year. Been there 5 years. You add the sales tax. Same apartment that's still there today. She's still over there. My daughter's still over there. And still be bringing that nigga. Now they got a baby. That's where the grandbaby come from. Oh, Lord. This before the grandbaby. And if you see grandbaby, she's so dark-skinned, you wouldn't even think I was grandpa. You would have to really look like, oh, yeah, you do see the does in the eyes. She look like that ugly nigga. Just black as she want to be. She cute, though. She a cute little chocolate mama. Not saying nothing about it, but she dark like her daddy. Man, ain't nobody in my family dark but my sister and my dad. But everybody was coming out brown skin and light skin. So I was like, we trying to be free slaves. We ain't trying to go black of the berry, sweet of the juice. We trying to move forward. We ain't trying to be white, but we trying to be right. We trying to keep the hair to a certain minimum. You know what I mean? So where it can grow. Don't be mixing up with these pit bulls. That's why I told her, don't be mixing with these pit bulls, you stragglers you found on the street. So then he said what he said. I grabbed him by his shirt, and just like them YNs was doing that Crenshaw Mall for MLK Day, I tried to do the same thing, and I would have caught a body. Dead Obi. My girl grabbed me so fast and put it, like I said, mind you, I only had one knee working. Still handled him. Way bigger than me. Young brother. And then now that's son-in-law. Son in things. Still ain't got no job. Still a BUM. No, it's Timu. It's Timu, brother. I can't lie to you. It's Timu, gang. It's Timu. But like I said, you already get the real with me. But what I do want to do is get Munchie B on the phone and talk about that CMT chain. All I need him to do is wear it in front of my face. Boy, it's going to make my blood boil. You already know how I get down. That's why y'all here watching me. I'm going to roast with the same goon mask on. I'm Neptune the Goon. I don't care what you talking about. Bro, I'm going to say all the truth on you, and you tell the truth on me, which ain't going to be but a couple lines, because it ain't going to be too much other truth. Ain't nobody can get up and stand up and say, yep, I did this to Neptune. Nobody standing on God's green earth. That's the difference. I been everywhere. I been some places that Butchie and Bosco never see. They have not seen a Baby B Braids level 4 sale. No. When you get to that yard, it's a whole nother air you smell there. You can feel, literally like a jacket, the tension there. That's how you know spiritual warfare is real. You can walk. I used to be able to walk in buildings without somebody telling me and know they just had a riot. Just how quiet and mellow, and the scenery too quiet. It's a jail with 200 something plus people. Why it's so quiet in here like a library? And as soon as I smell it, I go walk up to the doors, meet the homies, what's what, where you from, all that BS that don't make no sense. And then next thing you know, hey, yeah, we just got into it with the whoop-de-whoops. Hey, we just did this. Hey, we just did that. I'm like, yeah, I can feel it. Glad to know you here, blood. We need somebody with your size here. I done heard that so many times. We needed somebody with your size here. Yep. That's what baby not want to go to jail even more too. Them niggas need you. I need to go home. That's what I need. I don't need no extra charges. I don't know you niggas. I'm only beefing with one hood that's not my race. It's not white boys. I'm not here to take on the whole race issues from the time before and to the time in the future. What I'm trying to do is do my time and get the hell on. That's what I'm trying to do. And if you can't respect it, not with no T, respect it. We can get in. And then we just gonna set it like that. And then if you know I'm a nigga that say get down, you already know I'm so with the DP squad. But just don't use me all the time. You know what I mean? That's what I used to get mad at. Like, why y'all always looking for me? I ain't the blood savior. I am from Inglewood. I ain't from Compton, Watts, none of that. That's LA politics. I'm from Inglewood. They be like, blood, shut your ass up. I be like, yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. They're like, blood, shut your ass up. Yeah, you right. This some bullshit. It's just all bullshit anyway. I used to be talking shit like this and then go DP and nigga be like, it's all bullshit anyway, man. God damn. Jeez, who else, man? Blood ain't off of work yet. Damn. Maybe I need to get another job. Like one of them kitchen jobs where the homies can sleep to a certain minimum in the morning. Get that third watch. Sheesh. They be pressing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that jail stuff ain't cool. Top ramens every day. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for telling me about myself. It's a lot of people wake up looking like idiots. You probably woke up, didn't even brush your teeth, hair going every which way, like you got electrocuted, looking like Einstein in the morning, and got the nerve to tell me what I look like. And if we had a live of you wearing them silk thongs as a grown man, probably got baby breasts because you be taking the motherfucking hormone pills. You know what I mean? That's the type of picture I see of you. Talking about me for weirdo. Hey, weird as hell. Weirdo. Stay all the way out the gangs. I know. That's how y'all turn me up. That's why people be watching me in the morning, because they like to see me roast people. I come with different jokes every day. I'm not the same person. Said 9 a.m. got the stank cap on for sure, for sure. Man, it was so cold, man. Just I just woke up. My room was warm, and then I stepped out the door to look at Champ to see if he was still in his jail cell. You know, the little doggy crate, but I called it a jail cell. I go check on him, and then he got his booty to the front entrance, and he looked back at me like this. He like, yeah, I know it ain't 11 o'clock yet. I think he be looking out his gate like baby be braids when they in that cell. They just be in that little ass window and just looking out the window like, damn, look at that freedom. I sure fucked it off. I didn't have some times when I was in there looking in the back window on a lockdown. You writing a letter, whatever you doing, watching TV. Well, TV be too close, but you be looking out that window and you just be like, damn, I'm literally living in a damn bathroom. And I got some years to do. Years. But not like the other brothers. When I told them I had 7 years, they was like, oh, that's like 7 days. I'm like, what? They like, man, I got 4 consecutive life sentences. I was like, damn. It was a Don Juan from Brims, Six Deuce Brims, and it was Bad Boy from PDL. And I don't know which way it was, but one had 6 consecutive life sentences and the other one had 4 consecutive life sentences. I just had turned 19 and both of them was like 23, 24. And they used to tell me, oh man, I would have took your 6 years like nothing, bro. That's like 7 months. That's like 6 months. What? Yeah, and then that's when they told me their time. I was like, yeah, I mental note to self. I won't be hanging out with y'all all the time because I already know what y'all on. Y'all gonna take shit to the max on everything. Cause y'all live here. Like y'all gonna be here. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna be old men here. I don't plan on that. I do not plan on what you're planning on. I understand we homies and all that, but don't think you tougher. But at the same time, no, no. I'm not going out on everything. These niggas, you know, these brothers want to have a riot over some goddamn graham crackers. You think I want to go back to prison and niggas want to get a riot over lunches? Bologna? Peanut butter lunches? Yeah, man, these niggas be stealing graham crackers. If you came to jail, you sure should have had some money. Bad, bad, bad decision. Just like bad decision, you gangbanging. Just all the way around, just bad. Y'all want to go to war for graham crackers? Get on the phone and tell your mama that. The one that sent you the money. Get on the phone and tell your granny what you just said. I bet you she don't send you no more money. She gonna be like, you past ignorant. You talking about harming somebody over some nasty, dried out graham crackers? Nah. That's when I said, mental notes to self, I ain't coming back. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got trolls here. So that means we got some numbers. We got some numbers. Hey, I guess I am back, y'all. Hey, moderators, I am back. I'm guaranteed 100 plus people every live like I used to. 500 people watching at one time was my max when I got 49K. But yeah, I see that a lot of people see I'm back in the algorithm. So yeah, I see they like to get their little jokes off. You know what I mean? So this is their time to shine. That's what I learned about YouTube. When you live and you popping, people gonna always be in your comment section hating on you. And it's only certain. I got so good now, I can scan read a lot of stuff like they teach you in college. Scan reading, proofreading, and certain things, just certain words just pop out to you. That's why I don't answer to a lot of y'all. I've been on here 11 months. Finna go on 12 months as soon as February hit. And yeah, you know, I've been on here a month longer than I had Champ. I was on YouTube like a month and a half when I bought Champ for $5,000. And look how big Champ is. And he ain't a big dog. Like, he ain't even done yet. People crossing the street. People asking me on the live, damn, your Rottweiler big. Just like I said, if y'all think he big on this little ass camera, and that's the funny thing is how the camera make a real life person look smaller, but then my dog looks small too on camera. But as we walk by on the streets, everybody like, damn, man, that's a beast right there. You know what I mean? So if you think he look big in the video, in the pictures, and walking them, see him in real life, and you gonna see what a Rottweiler is. He ain't, even if I don't, like right now, if I go in his room, I ain't fed him since yesterday. So that's like a good 24 hours. And you gonna see no bones showing. You gonna still see he bulked up, heavy, you know, muscles flexing, everything. Yeah, it's like he wake up like, every day. He do that every day. And now, I can't say he got a whole different pool than Ebony. Ebony was a big Rottweiler girl, and she had pool at 2.5 years. Champ at 10 months. I know everybody want the big dogs. Everybody want the boys. Look, if you like Rottweilers and you ain't never had a big dog before in your life, get the girl. The only thing is, you got to hurry up and get her spayed before she start dripping and, you know, bleeding in your house, having the menstrual cycles. But boys, I know y'all like to get boys, you know, oh, he's big. Oh, look at this nice puppy. Just remember, a Rottweiler is going to gain at least 10 pounds every month. As a puppy, every month they're going to double size. When I got Champ at 7 weeks, 5 days, 2 days under 8 weeks, Champ was bigger than a Chihuahua. Just think about that. A full-grown Chihuahua, Champ was bigger than that before 2 months on God's green earth. Think about that. Now he's 10 months, and he gains 10 pounds every month because I've been weighing him. You tell me how strong he is. And mind you, the clamps that I put around Champ neck and around the chain, he broke them. Why? Because it said 150-pound weight limit. I don't know if Champ is 150, but I know he broke these bolts twice. You know them hooks that you be putting on your keychain that you think is the thick ones? The thickest ones you can find for a keychain that'll hold all your keys and that you clamp on, you know, like them construction workers be wearing. He broke them. And not just one, he broke 3 at the same time. Chains and links. The links broke. Champ broke 3 collars in the past week. 1 plastic, 2 metal clamps broke. He breaks off the chain, he don't leave. He bark, he growl, but when he's off the chain, he don't leave the front door, but he still bark. Weird, huh? Ebony did the same thing. She hit the front gate, walked around the neighborhood, and when I woke up, I heard her barking, and I was like, why this bitch ain't in the backyard? So I look in the front. I don't see her. Some told me, go up and open the front door. I open the front door. She is laying on the front door. Rottweiler's a whole different smart. They don't want to be on a leash, but they got to be on a leash because you don't know what they might do. They just, what I've noticed is, even when they off the leash, they stay at the door. They'll bark, growl. I don't know if they see an animal, they gone. That's why I thank God that no animal or dog walk by, any kind of animal, because they would have been gone. But yep, broke it 3 times. So today I'm finna go to Lowe's. Y'all want to see me go to Lowe's? Y'all want me to go live and go to Lowe's and buy some links and then talk about somebody else on YouTube with that tomfoolery? I just can't believe, Bosco, this man told you he slapped you to your face. You said, yeah, all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Uh, this nigga told Bosco, I slapped him. I slapped you to your face. And Bosco said, yeah, but I got off on you. Why wouldn't you think them the words for ding ding? You know? See, Munchie B, he very good at what he does because he been on here a long time. Munchie B don't want Inglewood to look bad. That's why he does what he does for Bosco, because it's only him. I don't think it's nobody on a norm that y'all hear from Inglewood all the time, but now me. And this is the funny thing. If we all from Inglewood and I'm both of y'all big homies, why we don't get along? It's only one thing that would make somebody that's not biased, because I don't got no smoke with Munchie until I heard that lie. Man, you out here telling the world that peanut butter didn't happen to you, nigga, you lying. You lying. And I'm too old to lie on you. Bro, I got so much more stripes. I got real stripes. You got painted stripes. I've been thugging on my life. I paid the price. What I'm going to do with all these stripes. You should have said what I'm going to do with all this rice. You ain't got no stripes, nigga. That's an ad-lib lie. You ain't got no stripes like that. Nigga, what you got, fade stripes? Because you sure ain't popped a pimple. You ain't popped not nothing damn pimple. So what is you talking about all these stripes? Fades? Bro, you ain't even been to a level 4 to even get that stripe. You know what stripes is? Munchie B, how you gonna be the mayor and you ain't never even hit a level 4? You know that's where the bad guys go, right? Yeah, I've been there twice. Beat life 3 times. Level 3 once. Level 3, then 2. And I went home. And I ain't been back. Went to fire camp, Susanville. I was a firefighter. I was supposed to do 3 years and some change. I was down like 6 to 8 months. I just had became a firefighter at Susanville. So they put me at Antelope. So across Antelope is right on the same facility, but across the street from Susanville. I was over there. I was a firefighter for about 3-4 days. And then they told me on a Friday, you go home Tuesday. You don't have enough time for your people to send stuff in, so we're going to put some clothes together for you. And this is the thing in Susanville. We have to drive you such and such and such, and then we have to watch you get on the bus to go home. Because when my people said, even my baby mama, you paroling from where? She's like, nigga, that's 12 hours away. That's exactly what she told me. She said, from where I live in IE, that shit is 12 hours away. Do you know I got on that bus when I paroled, and that's the lowest level I've been to, level 2. It was cool, and I kept thinking it was PC. That's what made me feel like, you know, I was too G'd up for that place. Because that wasn't prison to me. You had, let me get this correct. You had, what was the yards? It was 2 different yards. It's 2 different yards in Susanville. And 1 yard is people trying out to be firefighters, if they make it or not. And then the other yard is just a regular level 2. That's where Lil Diablo was. And he heard about me fighting in there too. He seen me when I was going home because I had to come to his side where niggas wasn't being firefighters before I paroled. So they took me off the firefighting bungalows and they put me in the regular prison, which is across the street. And then that nigga Lil Diablo telling me all these stories, talking about why you don't like my big homie and all this type shit. And yeah, just come to the hood more and whoop this and that. And I was like, blood, how you gonna tell me come to the hood more, nigga? I'm older than you. He was like, no, no, not like that. Just the homies want to see you more. No, I'm not finna hang out to get popped. What you mean? If I'm in, I'm in. I'm out, I'm out. I don't have no obligation to stay on no goddamn block, nigga. True stories. Too much detail to be lying. The nigga Diablo, the one that Bosco was with, and the one that got RIP, messing around in the streets trying to protect Bosco. Yeah, that's what Munchie B doing right now. Ask Bosco what happened to the last nigga that tried to protect him. Where he at? Where's his bed made at? Yeah, I tell you, he pushing daisies. Yeah, he got nice green grass on the top of his shit. Yes, sir. Talk about that. So anyway, yeah, went home. Man, I left. I got on that bus before 7 o'clock in Susanville. I did not get to downtown, the bus station, wherever the hell we was, downtown San Bernardino until 12:30 that night. I was riding buses and trains from 7 o'clock in the morning and didn't get home till 12:30 in IE. And my baby mom was staying in Rialto. Yep. She used to stay right behind Eisenhower, the high school where Frog went from Treetop. The one that got RIP, YG homeboy Frog. Yeah, he used to go to Eisenhower. He used to go to Eisenhower, San Bernardino, Rialto School. Yes, sir. From Bompton Treetop, YG. He shouted him out, RIP Frog. Whoa. Yeah, Frog was out there. That nigga went to high school out there. Yes, sir. Another true story. Tell YG I'm lying. Tell YG I'm lying. Frog went to Eisenhower off of Baseline and Willow. Baseline the main street, Willow is the side street. Go Google it. And it's going to show you Eisenhower High School. Yep, Frog, Treetop, Bompton, Pyru. They talking about super shooter and all that. Yes, Blood was going to school in high school in San Bernardino. That's why this ain't the first time I done heard about this San Bernardino come to LA gangbanging shit. Tell me about myself. Run a podcast by myself. I am the commentary. I could just look at you and just from all the hood shit that I know, and then all the shit that I know from the net, all the shit that I know from family, all the stuff that I seen from church. I wouldn't know Draco the Ruler if my mama didn't go to church with his mama. I would not know Draco. I would not know Ralphie unless my mama went to church. And she still go to church with Ralphie the plug mama. Draco, the Ruler, RIP, she still go to church with them. They went to church Sunday. Sit on the same row. To this day. So you can't do nothing with me. These niggas can't do nothing with me. And if Draco was alive, I could probably pull him on my pod. You know why? Because he gonna want to taunt the families. He would love to taunt the Inglewood families through me. And then they couldn't say nothing bad about me because I'm from your city. I was your worst enemy, and I was a top op. Y'all was looking for me. And people don't look for you when you just out there doing nothing. And he would know for a shit show that, yes, he would be comfortable chilling with me. The weird niggas come through that door, yo ops for sure is my ops. And we finna get on these niggas like roaches coming up under your door in your house. Smash, 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 smash. Go right back through that door that you came. You're not welcome here. Who told you to come here? And then how you get the low? Because he got to go too. Facts. Hey, you know what? Running this live, it took a lot of juice out of my iPhone, gang. That's real talk. This live was a struggle to get. You know I had to upload this live 3 times? And look where I'm at. I'm still in the 70s now. You feel me? I had to upload 3 times. I told you, I'm not no jumper when you got a jump shot. Boom, 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 boom. I can get on Brick Baby, and we can go blingy for blingy. If that's what he thinky. Hey, y'all ever thought about it? Brick Baby in jail. You think he still got them chains? Yeah, yeah. Y'all ain't on what I'm on. Hey, look, you remember them bust downs, them nice old bust down pieces Brick Baby used to have on No Jumper? Hey, since he facing that time, you think Brick Baby still got them chains? Never in life. Never in life. Never in life. And that's if they even real. Because you know his boy is Lush. Lush hangs out MacArthur Park. You know where they sell fake bust downs at? By MacArthur Park. Y'all learn it. Y'all learn it. Y'all learn it. Hey, y'all. I'm teaching y'all, man. I'm teaching y'all. Just pay attention to my lingo. My lingo is bingo, and I ain't selling no singles. I'm not a rapper. There's no rap back. You can get a fake bust down that look like a man. It'll look like a real one, my friend. Very good price for you, my friend. Very, very good. Hey, just $200. You know, no pedo, no pedo. See, very good one for you. Yeah. Then when you start talking too much, oh, me no understand. So me no understand when I ask you questions. But you show me understand if you see American dollar. So if you don't understand, you know a dollar bill is in English. So how do you know how much money this is if you know habla? Shut your ass up. Can't do nothing with me. I am from the same streets you selling this bullshit to. I bet you that's where Brick Baby got his bust downs. Hey, you ever seen Brick Baby or anybody that be on No Jumper get checked by that diamond tester? You know the dudes that be walking up on you and they do that diamond tester stuff? You know how many niggas that run away that been on No Jumper? We already know AOF Nino stuff was fake. And then you got the nerve, AOF Nino, yesterday to upload with the video I put. And y'all disrespected my video. Bro, ain't nobody got that video of AOF Nino. He just popped out after all his homies said he ain't from Bounty Hunters. And he talking about, I'm over here with my relatives in the East Coasts. That's where my family at. And niggas already know I'm still from Hunters. And you know, I'm so from Hunters. They know what I do. They know I'm like that. That's what he said to the Bounty Hunters. He said, I'm hiding out over here in the East Coasts, and I'm still from Bounty Hunters, even though y'all booted me off. Man, this YouTube shit getting crazy. And I'ma blow to that. It did it the same week. King Pill. Want to join the gang? Got to slide first. Want to join the gang? Got to brag a purse. Want to join the gang? Get some ice first. Get a nigga wet when you squirt. Like, bro. Y'all was juicing that boy on his lives, too. I'm from this part. You feel me? This how we do. When you cut through, this how we do. This what part of LA I'm from. This part. Hey, and that's the thing about it. Hey, don't Mike Epps, Chris Rock, any other comedian, Dave Chappelle, don't they say dumb stuff too? And you still watch them. Hey, and you know what? When they say dumb stuff, they be on Netflix. While you still at home, wishing you can get on your little bitty typewriter, your little bitty phone, your little bitty laptop. You wish you can get on them niggas while they on stage making money like Charleston White. Shut your mark ass up. Ain't no way in hell ain't nobody go roast me over my live. Nigga, this is my show. I'm not Bosco the hoe. I'm not Munchy, Crunchy, or Creamy. If them niggas say, if Munchy B is the mayor, blood, I'm the goddamn president, bitch. And y'all ain't gotta say B team. You see it on my face, nigga. And when I throw up Inglewood, you see that red California? So when you see them red flames start coming to your face with these knuckles that say, kill everything, leave nothing, you only live once, and then you see they coming fast as Maserati, tell me about myself. And then when I put them up, want to join the gang, gotta slide first. This the whole gang coming at you. Boom, boom, I got the whole gang, plus the state. And they coming fast, I'm trying to warn you. I'm trying to warn you. I got them everywhere. What are we talking about, gang? What? I'm by the 405, gang. I'm by the 405, gang. You see that 405, gang? I'm by the 405, gang. That's where you can find me at, man. I got a roadmap to find me on my body. Come on. Want to join the gang? Got to slide first. Want to join the gang? Got to slide first. Get a nigga wet. Get his t-shirt. Get a nigga wet. Wet his t-shirt. Get a nigga wet. Get his t-shirt. That's 2 times. That's 2 confirmed. That's 2 confirmed. That's 2 cocky. That's too much to be a mayor. That's too much to be a president. That's too much to even speak on. Don't tell nobody. Hey, the generations before me, they was getting the tattoo tears here. So I just dropped it a little bit lower. And then I got them red. Then I got them big. And then I said, forget the tears. I ain't gonna get no big old B on my face. But I'm gonna get a big old B on my face. Wanna join the gang? Gotta slide first. Wanna join the gang? Gotta grab a purse. Get a nigga wet when you squirt squirt. Sock a nigga out till I fart first. Rolling. Key Pill. You did drop the flag. Nigga, you got all the flags in your motherfucking dresser. On GD, BD, Vice Lord, Blood, Crib, Hoover, Pyro. Can you imagine how many flags King Pill got in his dresser? That nigga got the baby blue flag from the swap meet. You know they cost $1. He got the dark blue one. That was another $1. He got a white flag. That was another $1. He got the red flag. That was another $1. He got the burgundy flag. That nigga got all the flags, man. You know what all them colors mean on a flag? Tell him about himself. Hey, you said it, I did, Rowdy. Hey, what's the rest of the colors, chat? I told y'all all the bandanas that I think he got in his dresser. Y'all tell me the rest. Put it in the chat. Hype me up. Hype this thing up. It's Neptune Lagoon. Hey, you know what? I would be the first nigga to accept and catch a real fade with King Pill. That's not a problem. I'm not scared. Especially a fat boy. You ain't got that much wind. You can do all that you talking about, boy. Bobbing and weaving and swinging with them heavy ass arms. Blood, you gonna be gassed like 600. Just stop. Heavyweights, and that's another reason why heavyweights don't fight other weights. They got too much wind on you. Look, I don't have a problem with getting down with them first. Want to join the gang? I'll slide first. You talking about some fists? Fuck a t-shirt. Put a nigga down. Make his teeth hurt. Rolling. Yeah, that's what he should have said at the end. All that blood shit, that would have been a better ad-lib at the end. Rolling. You know what I mean? That's the way I hear it. You Blood Crip Hoover, GDBD Vice Lord, Pyro. Blood Crip Hoover. Nigga. But for sure though. But I would be the first to go and slide first. But he said we gotta sign contracts. That's bull, that's bull. But this what I want to do. If I do it, how much I'm gonna get paid, chat? I ain't finna be, yeah, you know what I mean? And it ain't gonna be no Bosco event. And look, I really don't got a problem with the nigga because I never believed the nigga from the beginning. I know this is gang goofy shit. Right when you said you got put on when you got out of prison, I already knew you was fucked up. Bro, you got put on a gang in prison, gang. And then he gave his blessing for you to get put on when you got out. Oh, my Lord. What was you thinking? Was you still trying to figure if you wanted to be a Crip because you still was mad at your dad? Him mad. Him won't be blood now. Him won't be blood. Him tatted his face so him won't look like daddy. Nigga, you just told on your daddy. And then you lied on your daddy. You gonna say, yo, dad robbed the motherfucker Mexican. Man, stop. This man that did so much tomfoolery, buffoonery, you should have known he was fraud when he went on his debut at no jumper with no shirt on, clout chased off a brick baby, put that baby oil around his body, came there with them slavery chap, no shoes, no socks, having feet. The nigga wore all he paroled in and put a red rag around his neck with the motherfucking red motherfucking CHP white boy officer from Texas sheriff ass glasses on. Don't nobody wear them glasses that's black. Where you picked them up at Fala's, DD's? Hell wrong with this dude. He just put them on just to say they was red. What kind of glasses was those? And then he knew he couldn't get no designer, so he went and got those Bogatrons. We just gonna call them Bogatrons. They were so bogus, he was wearing Bogatrons. Don't nobody know the label on them red glasses with the yellow, whatever them colors was. I don't even know what to call that color. Yellow reflector, white CHP officer glasses. Talking about, I wasn't looking at you. You must have been looking at me. Well, I wasn't looking at you. That's why they wear them glasses and say they wasn't looking at you. Police ass glasses. This nigga burnt. Get on there, oiled up, trying to clout chase off a brick baby, and then you try to clout chase off a 4 extra. And the only thing Adam 22 saw was big black guy, big black guy. Might be good fight. Yeah, that's what them slave owners used to do too with. I got a big black guy. You got a big black guy. Let's see big black guy fight. Hey, they don't know no better. Let them be savages. King Peel, we already know. Adam 22 told us you begged to get on the show. Right when you thought Munchie B was not coming back to the Tuesday show, boy, you was bleeding at DM. I've been on Cam Capone. I've been on Witty Apparatus. I'm from Blood Crip Hoover, GDBD Vice Lord. Swear to God on my mama. You should have known he was an actor when he was doing his lives. You should have known how niggas was disrespecting his hood just like 600 on his lives. You know how many lives I did on here and had my number on the front and no real nigga called? I'm talking about I was on here for hours and ain't nobody called. I know. Tell me about myself. I just be sitting here thinking about some shit. You dig? Say Less Moments gear. I just be sitting here thinking about what a dumb nigga be thinking. Then sometimes I gotta sit back. See the animation in it? Sometimes I gotta sit back like, I know for sure he didn't just say what I think he said. So then you got that motion, right? But then when you sit up at the front of your chair, you see how he got the remote in his hand? He's in disbelief of what King Peel and Munchie B and Bosco is doing on TV. Do you see me? Do you see me? First, I was just chilling. Then I recognized what the white man was doing. And I said, oh, wait. Chicken feet, chicken tenders, $5 hot and ready meal dinner. You brothers is acting and putting on for these folks to get one of these? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. It's just the simple things that I have that cost more than what Adam 22 could offer me. What can Adam 22 offer me when I got the new AirPod Max? The new AirPod Max from Apple, made by Apple, cost $600 just for some headphones. We're not talking about the phone. We're not talking about the separate charger that you got to buy, because everybody know Apple. Once you buy Apple, you gonna have to buy every conjoining component. So with that being said, how many times would I have to go to No Jumper to buy the Apple AirPods? Now I told you the price tag starts $599. So you got to add that $599 plus some tax, right? So that's 600. These is already 600. How many times would you have to go to No Jumper to sell your homies out to get a pair of these? What would you, how many times would I have to go there? So tell me, why would I go there? Come on, man. Come on, man. Just think about the simple stuff. Just think about the simple stuff. You know, this ain't no real, like, mathematics. We ain't in math class right now. Just think about it. That's a whole lot of classing. That's a whole lot of extra that I ain't into. But that's when they say that math just don't be math. But it is what it is, though, right? People got to do what they got to do. Like I said, man. Hold on, man. I hear Champ in here doing something, man. Let me go check on him. Man, I can imagine if I had kids here, it'd be a lot worse. That's what I said with these dogs. These dogs is real life kids, man. Full life job. Man, ain't no telling if I had a regular 9 to 5, Champ be running down the street. He'll be straight chasing people up and down the street by the time I come home. The way he done broke off that chain so many goddamn times, it's ridiculous. And then I be wanting to bring Champ in here so y'all can see him and all that while I'm doing my little 1 2 on the lives. But Champ, what he gonna do is knock down everything. That's exactly what he gonna do. He gonna knock down everything. He gonna try to hear when I'm getting too loud or roasting somebody. You know what I mean? If I make certain sounds, he gonna think somebody in the house, and you know what I mean? Ain't no telling what I do. So I used to let him, when he was a puppy, be in here with me, but he gonna knock down the whole light system, everything. But since he got bigger, like I said, nobody like to take care of him like a puppy. You can't be like, hey, can you watch Champ while I go do? They be like, man, he too big. All the kids in the house, at the other house that be going to school and stuff, Man, they be like, he's too big, he's too heavy. I be like, how did you know him? And he used to be on your lap on the couch, and you just petting him, sleeping with him on your lap. Now that he get bigger and bigger every month, it's just even the kids be like, no, I don't wanna, no, don't let him in. Like he could just punk him for the food. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy work, man. Kids is a trip. It's crazy work in my house. They'll act like they just can't eat around him. He just gonna eat up all the food and he gonna bite them. Even the little ones that used to play with him, they be acting like he gonna bite them. Like, man, I'm like, see, that's that racist stuff. Y'all being racist. They said, man, what you talking about? I said, hey, the police did us the same way growing up in the hood. They be like, hey, what's up with you kids? Oh, you play football, basketball? Hey, what's going on? Oh, I seen you play with my nephew. As soon as you get bigger, I say, this is when everything changed. And I know a lot of black men can come to grips with this. When you start getting really taller, like 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade, that's when you're going to get pulled over. That's when you're going to know the police. And they're going to pull you over on bicycles. We're not talking about cars yet. Pull you on bicycles, ask you weird ass questions, see where your mental at. That's who they find out who's a possible snitch. Pulling you over. And they knew me as a kid because when they used to pull my dad over and we be coming like late night from church, I'm talking about late, like game member hours, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, talking about revivals. Told you I was in church. We be coming back from Slauson and Fifth Ave, and this is when we first moved to Inglewood. Bam. So we'll be riding back from their little revival about 2 o'clock in the morning. Police will pull us over. Never fails. It's always by Manchester Eucalyptus, or they're going to start at La Brea, like when they starting their shift. And if they don't see no cars at them hours, you best believe on Manchester and La Brea, they're going to pull you over, Manchester Eucalyptus. And if you on Queen, for sure getting pulled over. If you in the NHPs, for sure getting pulled over. 1, 2 o'clock, for sure. Once they shine that light, you getting out the car. So they used to pull up on my dad with the flashlights, and then my dad be with the church suit on, my mama with the church clothes on. Then they looking in the back as all kids. And the first thing my dad used to say was, you just want to pull me over because I'm black. This and that. The white people ain't here no more. They been gone. They left about 3-4 years ago. My dad used to say stuff like that. That's how long we been in Inglewood. My dad was like, man, all the last people that was here, they left 3-4 years ago. The only person that didn't move from Inglewood that was white was across the street from me. The man, do you know this man, R.I.P.? I lived on 315 West Lime Street. If you go Google it, right, if you do the spin around on Google, the Google apps, it's a house, it's burgundy. You know that house been empty since that dude R.I.P.? Now, I ain't finna speak on nothing else, but he had an original Cutlass station wagon, original wheels, original everything, and kept it clean too. I don't know where that car went. I know he didn't have no family. He didn't have no kids. If he did, they was nowhere around. Never seen him. But he was an old man since I known him as a neighbor. His wife died. Right now, they got it boarded up. He he never left. That white man used to cross the street with my dad through barbecues for like 4th of July's and stuff, block parties and stuff like that. Everybody knew my dad was barbecuing. He was the best, and that's why I'm the best jerk. That's why I know how to cook. That white man, he didn't give a fuck about no red, cuz, and blood, and nothing. He came over there. Hey, Mr. Floyd, how you doing? Ooh. He wouldn't say nothing about these people taking over the neighborhood, they writing on the walls. No, he was from Inglewood. And that white man was not going to let nobody move him. He used to tell my dad, yeah, I got a couple of gangs in there. Yeah, it's going to get dangerous. Someone comes in my house, they're going to see a real Army vet. And my dad was like, yeah, man, woo. Yeah, on everything. The only white man I ever knew lived there and stayed there. He was there when people was climbing poles off that wet daddy. He was there. He would even tell us like, hey, he'd say, I think one of your partners, or he'd say, I think one of your comrades, that was his word. I think one of your partners, one of your comrades is climbing up one of the street light poles. My dad be like, what? You go walk around the corner. I'm talking about like DMX. What? 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 Go right out there, the homie climbing, got his boxers on. You see a t-shirt in the middle of the street. You see this sock, that sock, a whole trail down the damn street. butt naked. And then who made a song about that? AMD or somebody. If you want it, butt naked. If you need it, butt naked. Yeah, that was a real song that the Wet Daddies used to be. They used to love that song. I think it was Mossberg. R.I.P. Mossberg. You know, all I know is about Mossberg is he had some hard ass music, and as soon as I heard about him, I don't know how long he was out, but as soon as I heard about him, as soon as I heard he was up out of here straight to God, and then from what the homies, that was more than certified. When they hear from other hoods, they was like, yeah, he just had made it, and right when he made it, he got murked. But they was like, he the type of rapper he still wanted to hang out in his hood. A lot of people, oh, you up out of here? For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. I seen that movie Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood. Okay, for sure, for sure. But yeah, as soon as I heard of Mossberg was gone. But I still can't figure out, or do y'all know why DJ Quick didn't push YG? YG had to make an industry spot for itself. DJ Quick didn't help him. Why y'all think that? Y'all ever thought about that? YG and DJ Quick is from the same hood. I can't even say, and I'm on their side of the fence. I can't even say that I know a song that YG and DJ Quick even did together. Why is that? I should know plenty of them. Goes back to Munchie B, go back to Bosco. People will hide people's sins for the betterment of their status. We already seen what happened, kicking Cack being Bull. Once I shut that show down by going on there one time, and then everybody started revealing everybody's sins and everything they did last summer, what happened? Everybody that was solid was end up holding somebody else water, and then when it all went bad, you telling on him and you look just as bad as him because you knew this and you was still messing with him for the betterment what of a podcast lying to everybody watching to you. Shut your mark ass up. Munchie, if you knew this all about you knew about all the other people on your podcast show, why are you telling on them now? I don't see where you're getting at. I don't even understand the point of you even saying something. Why would you even say and tell the world that you knew something like that? You know how goofy you sound? That's not what the mayor does. The mayor don't get out and say, I get paid to be from Inglewood families. What? Just like they told Lush last night. You know you fucked up, right? You you know you can't take that back. And we all know, getting lit off that sauce, you'll reveal a whole lot of truths. With a little bit of untruths, but it's a whole lot of loose cannon going on. So don't nobody know what's what. But at the same time, I know what the man said, and he wasn't trolling. He said, I get paid to be from IF. I would never forget that. Those are some words, like somebody cussed me out, or probably, slap me. That's something I would never forget, Munchie. You can't get out of that. And I know your brother, when he heard that, I know he was like, ooh, he sound policey. That's policey. And then you steal from a gang that hit you in your head and you still hang out with them and you still think they cool. You're not as smart. Just like you going back to No Jumper, it's just like you going back to your hood. You'll never learn your lesson until you in a pine box. Some people just, hey, that's life. Don't be mad. That's what they wanted. Munchie blind, so he could never see the signs. What I'm still tripping off of, Munchie, How did you tell no jumper last night? Yeah, I seen that footage with Bosco. How? You blind. How you see the footage with Bosco? Hit that like button, hit the hype button. How did you see the footage with Bosco and you blind? You doing like this? Nah, that ain't Bosco. It look like AI. Yeah, that's what you told yourself. You don't even know what AI look like. You just heard about it. You know it's a viral word. You just using it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe, man. But I've been on here. Whoa, I surprised myself. See, when I do come to and I snap into it and I tell y'all I'm only going to be on here for an hour, man, I've been on here 95 minutes, almost 96 minutes. So that's what, an hour and 30 minutes. Hour and 36 minutes to be exact, if you get your math right. Hour and 36 minutes, man. I appreciate y'all though, man. That's why I said, man, I pop up every morning on that. Just like in the Pinta, when you wake up in jail, you can't just go to sleep on your banging. You gotta wake up like that. But you know what I turned and twisted and flipped it? Stop going to jail. Stop getting popped at. Cause then you be so bored, you just like, man, I'ma just go ahead and serve. You wasn't even thinking about it, but you like, shit, if I'm gonna be posted here all day, I might as well make some money. So that's a job. It ain't the job you want to do, but that's how you get caught up because now, once you start getting that money, you stuck to it. What, you gonna stop doing that and go get a job? That ain't how it work. I seen very few people hustle and keep a job. That's two different lives. Then you gonna quit one. And which one you gonna quit? The one making the least money. Which one making the least money? 9 to 5. Now you get to lay up, chase all the honey dips, hood rat bunnies, you know, Shamar looking ass mother lovers. Yeah. End up being your baby mama because you was creeping on the low. Yeah, when you was creeping on the low, now that baby gon' show. And then that baby gonna look like Bosco. Then what you gonna do? And then she gonna tell the whole hood, this your baby, and he don't even be supporting his baby. And we, no, I didn't do nothing with her. Ooh. DNA survey says you lied. Her ugly ass ain't lying on you, bruh. But I feel sorry for any mother that pushes out a baby that look like a Bosco. Look, man, I feel bad for you, like them children in Africa that be real skinny with the flies going all around their face, just beating them up, just smacking them, and make you want to send that $10 a month. That's how I feel about Bosco. Just sad. I don't know what's going on with my toilet, but this show sounded like Champ was in there licking out the toilet, but he in his cage. Kind of weird, huh? Sometimes these big old homes, I see why people be scared. Cause sometimes I think I be seeing stuff. Dead homies. And then what I know to be fact too is a lot of these homes in Georgia, the ones with the like in the farm areas with the big homes that's been there since like forever. Stoves and stuff just be in the backyard. Like you come up on antique stuff in your backyard from the past owner. That's how long the house been there. It be real steel, throw logs in the bottom stoves where it's two things where you could open the tops as like a heater for the house, or you could close both the lids and you could cook two separate things while the wood at the bottom. But it's so heavy, so sturdy. I see why they don't make stoves like that no more. Man, I couldn't dream of having a Bosco baby. What would you do if your kid, like, what's the closest thing you can match him with? Y'all seen the baby Grinch, right? The Grinch had the beard, The hair, the big old eyes, just as ugly as Grinch wanted to be. Now imagine Bosco, the human version, with all that hair as a baby, big old eyes, them eyebrows, them nasty dried out dreads that look like they need an emergency transplant of moisture. Y'all ready for it? Mama, mama. Bosco, baby. Oh, Lord. I'm not signing no birth certificate. He ain't mine. He ain't mine, gang. Dead homies, he ain't mine. Just imagine. Bosco, like the Grinch. Full beard, but just all black, like how you look now. With them super dried out curly fries. Dreads that he have in his hair. You ever had curly fries that were just so dried out from Jack and the Crack? Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. Where you just bite and be like, damn, how old is these shits? Like they been under that light for 3 days straight. Bosco hair. Coming out the mama. You know the movies? That nigga coming out his mama like a baby dinosaur. And you seen what he did with the claw? He did this. The trap. Rich Trapper? Y'all know he did the claw. Bosco even said, I gave him the claw. Well, I was good. Yes, this is a fact. Go watch Bosco version of the. I seen everything. I seen everything. Especially Bosco. I couldn't wait. And this is the perfect moment. I got 5,000 subscribers by myself. Bosco, you in trouble. I told your mark ass you shouldn't have said my name. Now, I got a mark ass nigga that I can save from the hood, but he a mark. Is he like that? Nope. Go chase him down? Nope. Bump into him? Bump over him. Bump into him? Bump over him. This is the YouTube version. I can't say the F. Bump over him. It's a fact. I'm not worried. Bosco is still yet to go on live after all the times he didn't see my numbers on YouTube. You know he an internet nigga, right? You know Munchie's an internet nigga too. So my yesterday, 17,000 lives, 17,000 on the video. You know these niggas watch that shit. You know I'm bracking like eggs in the morning. But back to Bosco coming out his mama. Yeah. Bosco said I had to give him the claw to get up off me. Yeah. Like whatever Bosco said. Imagine Bosco coming out, your girl. Yeah. With that dry ass hair, looking like the Grinch, extra crispy fried. Coming out looking like Donald Duck without the bill. What you gonna do with that baby? I'm gonna be watching from that window, and I'm gonna be just like this. You ain't gonna hear no words, but I'm gonna be screaming at the top of my lungs. Uh-huh. Now you put the pieces to that puzzle. Oh, man. Coming out looking like a straight baby gremlin. The movie, The Gremlins. Put Bosco in the lineup. When they was 100 deep, put Bosco in the back. And tell me, Bosco, you can find Where's Waldo. You gotta find Where's Waldo. Because I can't find him. He look like the rest of them niggas. You know, just like they be saying with blacks and Hispanics, everybody look alike. Put Bosco with them gremlins. And we know he's scared of water because of how dry his dreads is. We know he can't fuck with no water. ODM Slim can't fuck with no water. Water is anti-dark nigga juice. Don't no dark nigga love to go take showers. He know he gonna come out looking like a Dove bar of soap. White as he could be. And then in jail, using that PIA soap, when you broke and dark, bump lotion. Get straight to baby oil, brother. That's my doctor's advice for your black ass. Doctor's advice. Don't use cocoa butter like us. No, brother. Yo, Tyrese, dark-skinned self, baby oil. That's the only thing work. Or what's that other stuff? Lard, Crisco, lard. You know the fat stuff they cook with. That'll work for you too. Use a little bit of Crisco. That'll be better than lotion. On the gang. But just imagine Bosco with the rest of them gremlins, 100 deep, and Bosco just standing there. He could even be tall, while the rest of them short. I would still look and be like, no, they all look related. I couldn't even look at Bosco reaction long when he was talking about what happened with him and Rich Trapper. I was playing audio, hearing him talk. Oh, love. Oh, great straight. Hold on. Like you got some motherfucking Down syndrome or like you had a stroke or something. You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with your slippery, slobbery, drippy ass lip, bruh? Oh, Queen Street. Oh, Queen Street. Man, you said on Queen Street so much and that nigga told you, nigga, you not on Queen Street right now. I'm from all the Crip hoods, nigga. What you want to do? I don't care what you talk about. This Bloods. Nigga, you talking. Now you just met his whole life story. Bosco got whooped out. Bosco never got his lick back when he first got put on the internet. What he did to get his lick back was get on the internet, show all his bruises to the police and all the concerned fans. And even to this day, when you run back the video, you can't even see because he's so dark in the shadow. You can't see where he boo-bot. You probably see a little fat lip or something. But Bosco's so black and blue, he can't turn black and blue. So what's the other colors when you already black and blue? If you are already black and blue skin, brother, you can't see when he black and blue. You ain't did no damage to him. He'll go right home to his girl. His girl wouldn't even know the damage. Let me go home with a black eye and get on live and say that I just got off of C status like C-Star. You seen C-Star on his new live? He got a little views when he was, yeah, I'm fresh out, woo woo. And that nigga C-Star shit up like this. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, 40 this, 40 that, cuz. Yeah, man. I had to get back on here, you know what I mean? They been trying to shadow ban the Loke and all that on 40s, though. So, you know, man, shit, black as a motherfucking marker right here. Man, that whole eye right here was black and puffy. So you mean to tell me, nigga, you went on C status. C status is anywhere from 30 to 90 days. You told us you did 90 days and you still got a black eye? Brother, tell me about myself. That's why you had C-Star had this shit up right here. Yeah, man. 40 this, 40 that, kid. Yeah, man. Niggas want to speak on the hood and try to make the hood, the politics and all that, kid. 40s, though. On Crib Street. 40s, though. Check this out, Braves. Like, a nigga didn't like the way you was handling all that business and all that. See, like, y'all can talk about what y'all want to, it is what it is, though. On 40 Ave, though. On the Ave, though. See, damn, homie, she just setting up everybody. Yeah, I was trying to holler at her. 40 this, 40 that. I ain't gonna talk about her calling me shrimp star and all that because, it was true, though. Bitches don't say, you a shrimp unless you really a shrimp because ain't no big swanging mother lover gonna be swinging like that and then the white girl tell you a shrimp, on 40s, though. 40 this, 40 that. C-Star the low. I'm out. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Whatever his outro music is. Yeah, 40 this, 40 that. Nigga, you got a whole black eye. Look like the color of my tattoo under your eye, nigga. You had one of these, bruh. That nigga had one of his C-Star had one of these under his eye. 40 this. His shit swallow like this. 40 this, 40 that. Come on, bruh. Knock it off, gang. Knock it off, gang. And then you showed it missed that you missed that YouTube money. But the funny thing is, how y'all all on the level 4 and y'all all was talking to Jay Hood on the PCR. Y'all, man, y'all some marks. All y'all some marks. How the hell you gonna have a debate, go back and forth, just because he was so he was punching stuff out in the county jail, and y'all gonna call somebody known to be on a 50-50 yard, Baby B Braves, C Star, GB, all you mark ass niggas. You niggas was on there talking to Jay Hood while you knew he was on a 50-50 yard. Foul. Bad people. Bad, bad, bad. You know, certain people can get DP'd again if they never got DP'd for that issue. Oh, yes. It is some buttons to be pushed. That's why I'm glad I ain't in jail. But if I was, I wouldn't be on YouTube. That's what I'm not doing. I don't have time. I be tattooing, DPing, and going to school. That's all I used to do. In that order. Yep. Had some jobs to where I didn't even have to show up sometimes and be straight tattooing up in there. But hey, it's what it is. So, like I said, if I was in there in them level 4s, grabbing the phone wouldn't be my interest. Because you gonna end up saying something wrong the right day. It's gonna come out. You can't talk like us on the street. You can't really express how you feel in jail. Man, they gonna touch you up just like clippers. They gonna give you a fade. Why? It's too many taking personal niggas up in here. They ain't on no laughing purposes. Like we take this as content, they taking this as literally. And it ain't no understanding. You go talk to 4 Extra for 10 minutes while he owns somebody's helmet and tell me, do he have common sense understanding? Nope. You know he just got off parole. I thought he lied to the internet and said, hey, the last time I go to county jail, I'm getting off papers. Then you tell that when they took your car and that probation officer, parole officer said, hey, like, yeah, take him to jail. Woo, woo. He was like, hey, get my keys, get my keys. You know, in that 4-cylinder Charger you got, that you did that DC Baby Draco on that live in that video, and you try to skirt out in that 4-cylinder Charger, 4 Extra. We ain't forgot that. That gray Ford Charger that you Charger that you had in DC Baby Draco, and you made the whole Vernon Ave stop while you did that bullshit ass one tire burnout that was you barely pulled off right, like you was finna throw the engine. Shut your mark ass up. We ain't forgot that. 4 Extra, you don't get no pass neither. You uploaded it, I'm on your ass. And DC Baby Draco, you just as foul for uploading that and not blurring it out. You should have cut that. You knew his motherfucking Charger says, scat. Man, did you hear the people when they drove by, when they waited for him to do what he did? They were used to takeovers. What he did, them people was like, bah, 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 bah. Don't do that again. You wasted my time. And you got a cameraman. You know they seen that. Come on, man. Let's look at it from the outside, looking in. You posted it. Them people saw DC Baby Draco. Right? Oh, this guy's famous. Oh, he finna show out. You know, LA, it's always side shows. And this ain't the Bay. Hold on, cuz. Word that. Yeah, you seen that bullshit ass Charger he had. Top of the line BS. Go take that home and bring him. Don't never put that on camera. That car is not gonna get away from the ops, the police. It ain't even finna get up with nobody else in the car. Bruh, you didn't even have nobody else in the car for weight. What is your excuse? 4-cylinder dollars. Yeah, that's the first car you went to go floss after Adam 88 gave you your bag. Come on, tell the truth, bruh. Come on, man. Or you got a homie that went to them wholesale auctions where, where they got a wholesale license, where they could go get auction cars before they go to the auction, and they get better cars, but just couldn't make CarMax. Yes. Shut your ass up. On Vernon Ave. You made, man. I know some of your homies that really did it up before they died, nigga. They was turning in their grave like 4 extra burnt out, cuz. On hood. Yeah, old hood. Yeah, that's what they did say. Seeing that. That's just like me seeing. And then, just like T Rail and Smack said yesterday, Bosco, you gotta take an L on that. Hey, 4 extra. I don't care what you say. You gotta take an L on that. Matter of fact, you should get on DC Baby Draco for uploading that. He know goddamn well you didn't spin out. You was spending time. You was spinning the wheel, but them wheels was not spinning the whip. And your fat self was in there by yourself. And you was with nobody to say anything about nothing. You probably didn't have nothing in the car, definitely nothing in the trunk, because you just got out of jail. So you had to come home to live with somebody because you didn't get out of prison already having a place to stay. So the first place you stayed was the first baby born. So that's where you got your little daughter from. The first place you paroled to. And you probably didn't even parole there. You just mobbing around the hood. Hey, what's up with you, little mama? You didn't have one of these, bruh. Well, just ashy knuckle. Next thing you know, hey, Brick Baby, get me on No Jumpers with Adams 22. Adams 22. No Jumpers. Listen to 4 extra talk. Adams 22. No Jumpers. Yeah, he said like old boy off Meet the Browns. Adams 22. No Jumpers. And Hefe. Conclude. Social media. Man, where they get these degenerates? I'll turn into Poetic Flock on it. Where they get these degenerates from? This gangbanging stuff is madness. Man, I'll turn into Poetic Flock on their ass so quick. Straight degenerates. And you got the nerve to get on YouTube every day and can't even get right. You can't even get your paragraphs, your sentences, your periods, your dots, and hashtags right. You can't even be on my level with a roast because I'm so roasting already. I just look at you and roast you. And then say words that's diabolical to your whole infrastructure. Could you even use words like that in front of my face without breaking it down like syllables and Hefe? Anybody else that be stuttering? Poetic Flacco? Who? I'll Charleston White you niggas without telling. And talking bad about kids. I will talk bad to you boys. ODM Slim. Still big crippin' cuz, huh? All in the videos with your young homies. Yeah, you showed it. You showed it. Look, 55 people in here. Yeah, you on 5-5 Crip. Nigga, you got whooped out and that shit got uploaded by 5-5 Crips. Talking about I'm the general. How you the general when somebody press play? When they whooped you out, they press play. When they put it on the phone, and they press play when they uploaded it to YouTube. Shut your general ass up. And stop lying to social media. Man, ODM Slim don't even have a place to stay, gang. ODM Slim, you done seen this nigga move from 3 different houses. Where your son at? You know you had a young son when you first got there on the internet. You were trying to be a YouTuber and they caught your ass on that blue line with your son with them dusty ass 12s on. And then you had a motherfucking baby blue ass BMW jacket on. And that's when I was riding a BMW and I clowned your ass and got a gang of views, nigga. When I said, how the fuck this nigga get a BMW motherfucking hoodie and I'm driving a BMW and this nigga riding a motherfucking blue line with his son with them blue and black 12s on. Nigga, you know what happened to you last summer. Nigga, I'll always be on your ass too. Ashy knuckle, nigga. Mummy dust hoodie wearing every day ass nigga. Nigga, you so ashy, nigga, that hoodie match your skin, nigga. Then when I used to roast you, nigga, for wearing that motherfucking skull cap and that dummy mummy gear you was wearing every day, nigga, then you start putting on lotion and start wearing t-shirts. Nigga, to tell the world the truth, nigga, I was on your ass on the Lil podcast and you was changing your motherfucking goddamn ways. And that's a fact. I was nobody to the world, but they sure was putting lotion and brushing their teeth and getting ready for school before they got on that damn platform again. I had to get these little boys up in the morning talking about they generals and mayors. Got the nerve to be on kicking cack being boo. Sit your little boy ass down. How you gonna be on the representation of the Bloods and Crips on a platform like that and you get whooped out and your homies uploaded? Nigga, shut your Bosco ass up. How you gonna be the face of anything and people uploading your whoop out? They don't even respect your gangster. They weren't even respecting your back fade for uploading it. Did you even catch a fade with the man that uploaded it? You mark ass nigga? You didn't show that video, huh? Shut your mark ass up. Can't do nothing with me. Can't do nothing with me. Internet niggas. Everybody damn near on this internet that said they was somebody that always try to go show off back in their hood, always getting whooped out or don't make it out alive. Goofies. Read the signs. Hey, 4Extra. Read the labels on fireworks. Keep out of reach of children. Very hot flammables. They sometimes even have the degrees on the side of some of those. You didn't read. That's why you lost your fingers. If you only read the contract, you would still know Adam 22 still own you. You still his slave. You know why Adam 22 ain't pressed the narrative like that? Because he don't want to tarnish his gang banging career. Do you know Adam 22 will lose street cred if he goes to court with the signed document of 4Extra, baby I can read, not reading his contract? Adam didn't give you that money without you signing the contract, 4Extra. You signed that contract when you had both your fingers on both your hands. It's funny how you didn't read the contract. Adam 22 is not gonna get, he's a white boy, does business. You are on the paperwork to sign and say, the only thing you saw was how much you was getting paid. You know, just like them dumb boxers back in the day, that was great, but they couldn't read, but they was good fighters, so they just signed shit, stuttering. Y'all seen that Harlem Nights? Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And that boxer was stuttering and could barely spell his name, but knocking everybody out. That's 4Extra. 4Extra didn't read that contract. I know for shit show, Adam 22 got him on contract, but it will make him look bad to the culture by taking 4Extra to court. That's why he's asking for the fade. That's why he's trying to get him with King Pill. He's trying to get money back some way, somehow, without directly going to court because he could. 4Extra didn't read the contract. That's a fact. He can do this to 4Extra. And I ain't got to be there. He's a white man. He does this business. He's not going to give you 10 bands for nothing for the free ski without no paper trail. It's just stupid or slow. He's getting a tax write-off off this. Facts. Then, another part you didn't read. Baby, I can't read 4Extra. When you didn't read that M80 that had them dark letters with that hazard sign with the sparks that says caution, flammable, combustion, temperature, not to hold in hand, be 4 feet, 5 feet away. How long was the stem on what you held? Or was you just so talking like you always do while you lit it and lost track of time? But still, you gotta read. That's why you lost 4-finger glove. And now, Adam 22, a white dude, New Hampshire? Marking you out. I can't say almost. Marking you out. But if you touch him, he gonna sue the draws off you and turn in the video. Just like he did with Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, Big Uchi. You think he stopped working? His dad is best friends with Bill Clinton of the United States America, Presidente? And you mean to tell me they don't watch the president's friends and their families and their well-beings? The feds know that man. They know his daddy. They know his mama. They knew how he grew up, where he grew up, where he caught his first case. They know everything. That boy was riding bicycles, BMXs. How in the hell do you go from riding bikes to gang politics and marking people out with reputable names? And you know he do this, and you still go back. Don't that sound like a user? When you selling them dimes and dubs, and they be like, I got these cheeseburgers. Man, if I don't get in front of that camera, I'm gonna have to do something, dog. Oh, I can't be from no jumper. It's been since Tuesday. What's today, Saturday? Oh, man, I gotta make a Martin Luther King change. I gotta make a Martin Luther King change. Oh, man. Ooh, I gotta get back on no jumpers. I got these cheeseburgers. Oh, hey, bitch, give me the burgers. Sack them up for me right. He like mayonnaise and mustard and ketchup. You got them all on there? Is my glasses straight? Did you wipe them off good? On B team, on B team. Yeah, I know. I know. Y'all got these cheeseburgers. Them niggas got them cheeseburgers. What Munchie couldn't deal with himself with sitting on the couch being a regular person. I think Munchie will be on the news with a note beside him if he can't be on No Jumper no more. Munchie, you been pushing Trictoria's secret. When you gonna upload an episode? Oh, you too busy. You at No Jumpers. No Jumpers. I just be trying to tell y'all, I can lead y'all to water, I can't make you drink. But you can like, comment, subscribe, and hype this video up. I'm way past my time. I'm 2 hours in, 8 minutes. So you know what I do, man. I'm gonna go ahead and chill out. Go ahead, put Champ in the front. Let him do his doggy dog thing like I do every day. It's no later every day. If it ain't earlier, he go out 11 o'clock, at the latest 11:30. When it hit dark at 7, the latest I bring him in 8:30. That's just what it is. I be wanting to go live when I give him a bath so y'all can see how bad he is. Y'all be like, oh, he's a good dog. Oh, don't be choking him like choking him. Why do they have choke chains for dogs? You know it's called a choke chain, correct? It ain't called a pleasant chain. It ain't called a slightly, train. It's called a choke chain for dogs. They sell it in Petco, PetSmart. It's gonna say choke chain. It's gonna say that. So, I sometimes I really don't know what y'all be talking about. Oh, you choking your dog out. Oh, don't do him like that. How I'm supposed to do him when he's trying to unalive himself by running dead smack into a car. So you would rather him crash in RIP on live or me choke him with the choke chain to come back and walk like an animal with his owner? I mean, ain't nothing personal, but I am your owner. I did buy you. So I understand how back in the day they did that with the Africans, but it don't work like that with humans. When somebody can talk to you on the same level, that same, you gotta brush your teeth, wash your face, wash your butt the same way, have a dialogue, got hair like you, eyebrows, face, beard hair. Come on, man. You treating people like different species. You out of pocket. Like I said, man, finna get up out of here. I don't know, man. Probably take another shower, kick back. I took one last night, but you know when it's cold, sometimes you just like to go in there, wash off the ways of the world. I'll probably wash off all this YouTube windshields. I've been sliding through the YouTube streets, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash the windshield. You know what I mean? So I can get a clear tunnel vision. So when I get back on YouTube again, I'll be ready for the next live. You feel me? You figured out me? Well, it's your boy Neptune the Goon. If you ain't hit that like button, hit the like button already. If you didn't hit that hype button, go ahead and hype this thing up. My first live that shut down that it was talking about was blurry and all that. That's already almost 2K, and I wasn't even on long. That was like 30 minutes less. That's already 2K. Then I got another one that went back, and I was on for like 2-3 seconds. It was like 3 people already in the chat. That's probably gonna stay. I don't care. And then this one gonna do its own numbers. I ain't really tripping. But like I said, every AM, just like Steve Harvey's show, it's going to be the motherfucking Say Less Moments TV with your boy, Neptune the Goon. And as long as Bosco and Munchie on this internet, I'm on their ass. Hype this thing up, like this thing up, comment below, comment on the shorts I'm going to do today, comment. I do premieres all through the day. One just uploaded while we was on the live about Lush almost ODing. I got a 3-part segment. I broke it down to where I played a little bit, said something, played a little bit, said some more, ended it out with Ugly Bosco saying what he got to say. Because every time you see Bosco at the end, you know it's another. Once he see them views, bring your head here, boy. Bring your head here, boy. So, for sure, for sure. I don't got to answer nobody question. I'm out. 4 ring, outie here. Like I'm a trip off your 1 subscription. Nigga, please.